It's windy today. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Skateboarding Beginner number 297. Yeah, man. You know, I'm talking about the battle of the mind, man. It's funny because, you know, the last video, I said I wanted to get to playing Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Just right now, beautiful day, 67 degrees outside, but very windy. And I was thinking, man, my mind is telling me, just go play some Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, and kick back, because, you know, that's more relaxing and less energy. But my goal is to come out, you know, and just at least roll around for a little bit. But then my mind is like, nah, man, it's kind of windy outside and this and that. But you know, if the weather was cold and crappy, my mind would say, yeah, man, I wish the weather was better, you know, so I can go skateboard outside. But now the weather's good. It's like, oh, you know, gotta go inside and play some games, you know. But whatever it is, that's about it, you know. The mind is very powerful, you know. Most of the stuff we do, I think it's more mental than physical, you know. Physical, you can always train, but the mind is the one that motivates the physical to move, right? So if I'm stoked, like I would just watch a video where someone's like ripping and just shredding and like, oh man, having a great time. It's like, now I'm psyched to go out, right? Play. But today I just woke up and didn't really watch any videos or anything like that to get motivated, or anyone to motivate me, you know. So yeah, so we're just gonna be doing some manuals for a little bit. But my mind is like, I wanna go play some games, right? And I can't do that because, you know, I need to get my body, you know, ready for Saturday, you know. It's coming up. Today's Thursday. So 2 more days, we can go hit up the skate park. And that's where the motivation, that's why I need to keep going over there, because that's where all my motivation is. That's where I get all my spirit, my empty cup fill, and just everything, you know. Like time stops, and it's just like the best place to be. But out here I'm by myself, so it's like the battle of my mind. Only my mind and myself gotta battle it, you know. And yeah. So I don't know. It's gonna be going that way is uphill, and the wind is against us. So when we come back to switch manual, it's gonna be very satisfying. But going back, I have to push regular uphill and against the wind. You know the song? Let's go. Against the wind. You know? All we are is against the wind. Against the wind. There you go. You see all the trash cans all knocked over from the wind. Alright, man. Let's do this. going so much faster this way because the wind and downhill. People are saying, man, Lo, don't you get tired of uploading the same thing, doing the same thing, just the manual? Yeah, it takes a long time, man, to do a manual. I'm telling you, you know. Just like if you think about it, you go to the gym, right? You do the treadmill, you do the bench, you do the lifts, you pull-ups. You know what I mean? It's repetitious, and it's no different from skateboarding, you know? And the difference in skateboarding is it's like getting back to the mind, you know, valve up the mind again, because in my head I'm saying like, man, you know, I wanna practice the ollies, I wanna practice the, you know, whatever, shove it or kick flips or whatever, but I'm not there yet, and my leg's not even strong enough to even hold a manual, you know. So it's like a baby, you know. They're born, they crawl, they stand up, they walk, they jog, they run, they jump, right? So these are the steps. Going back to my traditional, you know, skateboarding video. So I'm gonna keep doing this until I don't know, until my legs get strong, until I can do from one line to the other. And then we can move on, you know. But for now, no. But yeah, so that's pretty much the video, you know, of just want to come out here, enjoy the day, and you know, battle my mind and like conquer my mind to come out, you know. That's the hard part, is coming outside and doing, and you know, actually doing it. Sitting in my room playing video games or watching YouTube, it's not gonna help my legs get strong. I can't believe how hard it is to do manuals, man. It's weird. You know, when I was younger, I never really think about it too much, you know. I just go out and skate, and then the next thing I know is like the manual just comes, you know. Like I remember I could drop in a quarter pipe, like manual down a quarter pipe, and then manual across the whole skate park, you know, from one end to the other. Like nothing, you know. Same thing with the nose manual. Drop in and just go into a nose manual and go like the other side of the park, and like you turn around and try to come back, you know. But it's weird how, like, man, I can't believe how weak my legs are. You know, can't even hold manual from that line to the other. Actually, not even halfway. I mean, I can't even hold manual at all. But like I said, we just got to keep on going out there, you know, keep on rolling. You know what I mean? Because it's the only way to get better. And sometimes the progress is so slow and little that I feel like I'm not even like progressing at all, you know. And I'm thinking, man, you know, I watch all these other videos. These guys are going out, and you see they have like snow in the background, and they're all bundled up, and look, beautiful day, and yeah, that's about it, man. The beautiful day, and just keep on practicing, and if it takes 1,000 times, it takes 1,000 times, or 10,000 times, right? Just got to keep going back and forth until we get it. Yeah, other than tic-tacs, I think manuals are the easiest. That's like the first step to skateboarding. I mean, obviously to push, but after you learn how to push, I think manual is like the easiest to do. And after that, tic-tacs, and that's about it. Those are like the most level 0 of skateboarding you can have, you know. But it's funny because it takes the longest too, it seems like, for me anyway. Yeah, like I said, man, it's so small, the progression, that it feels like I'm not doing anything, but I can tell because I can feel it. The way I stand on the board, you know, riding regular switch, it's like getting comfortable. It's almost like walking, you know. But now I just gotta wait to get my muscle, that little fiber, that little muscle, the manual muscle, to get stronger and stronger, so I can hold it, you know. It seems like it's easier when I go switch to, like, instead of looking forward, it seems harder, but I mean that's the proper way. But it seems like if I balance more like this way, it's like easier, you know. I don't know, not easier, but I could do it a little bit better. But still gotta get that form right. It's all about the form, you know. Yeah, I gotta get that form. Getting there, getting there. I mean, I guess you could just practice on the carpet, you know, inside if it's raining or snowing and stuff like that. Practice the manual, but I don't think it's the same as like riding and trying to do manuals. You know, because you're balancing on a carpet doesn't really have any risk, you know, other than just strengthening your muscle. But out here, there's risk of like, see how the wind is blowing? It could be like some twigs or something that fly by you, and then you hit it and bam, you know. So plus it just feels better, you know, rolling manual than stationary. But if you can't go outside, I guess that's a second alternative ways to learn, but I'm not gonna do that, you know what I mean? I'd rather just wait for a nice day and come out and do it out here. Even if it takes me like 100,000 whatever times. Not even that, like your calf. You know, your calf. I'm not just only building up my manual muscle, my calf muscle too, from pushing, you know. Even only pushing 1 or 2 times, 2 maximum 3, you know, that adds up. You know, I said it before, but sometimes when you watch a video of somebody doing tricks and stuff, if they're wearing shorts, look at their calves, right? Because what happened when you have this what do you call it, like repetitive, like you know, like a repetitive way of doing things, like doing the same things over and over. Like you get in your car, you drive to the skate park and you ride the skate park. But when you get good enough where you can ride the quarter pipes, the bank and everything, you see some people, they'll like just drop in a quarter pipe and just go, hit the another quarter pipe on the other side or a bank and come back down and go. And you don't really see them push too much, you know? And what I'm trying to get at is, they do all these tricks, right? Crooked grind, nose grind, kick flips, nose slides, tail slides, whatever, right? But then notice one video I saw, just one though, I mean, I didn't really focus on it, but it just happens, I was just sitting there, you know, in my room just dazing off, and I noticed I was looking down at the guy's legs, and they were like my arms, small, like the calf was like barely, you know, instead of coming out like that, like almost straight, like my arm, you know, like this, you know, because what happened is, you're using like pumping muscle, right, which is inside your leg, pumping from one quarter pipe to another, or from bank to another, and you don't really put your feet down to push, because the pushing is that's what makes your calf, you know, that builds up the calf muscle. So even though I'm not doing manuals too good, but I'm building my calf, that way, you know, when I go ride around, just pushing around, it makes it so effortless, because, you know, my calf is so strong. And so I'm getting 2 for 1 by doing this. Just pushing, manual, pushing, manual, pushing, manual. By doing this so many times, so I'm building 2 muscle in one leg, you know. So I think that's pretty cool. Well, I don't know. That's how I, you know, like try to, instead of making it negative, you know what I mean? You always gotta magnify the positive, you know? And I think that's the positive part of this, coming out here and doing this. So you can see I'm getting 1 or 2 pushes, at least 2. When I go up, it's like 3 pushes. Because the line is further going that way. So I get like 3 pushes. I come back and get about 2. Yeah, the reason I stop at that line up there is that one has a crack. I used to go past it and do a like wheel bonk on it, but then coming back, because I only have this much to come back and where the crack is, sometimes my wheel gets stuck in it coming back switch. So to me it's not worth it. I mean, it helps another trick, which is a wheel bonk, but then coming back it's like it slows the switch progression down, because I have to worry about that crack and whether, you know, it gets stuck in there or not. So to avoid that, I'll just go before the crack and then just skip the wheel bonk, you know. Yeah, because riding switch is already hard enough. I don't put another obstacle in front of it, you know. Like, you know, the crack there, so I'll show you right there. With a wheel in a crack. You see it like, that's not moving. Lost my balance there. Hi YouTube, that's about it. Not too much, but better than nothing, you know. Yeah, it's hard to motivate yourself. Like I said, man, the battle of the mind, you know. Battle of the mind is crazy. Like if I had other people out here skate with me, or someone like out here, I think that I would stay longer. But my mind keeps bouncing back and forth, you know. But anyway, go visit your friends and family. The dead don't need nothing. Always have fun. You see me have fun, you see me quit. Always keep on rolling. Running water will stale. I'll be keeping the underground lit for you and me. Alright, enjoy.